Hey guys, good evening. Thursday, September 8th, 10:15 p.m. New York time. Just making a really quick video here. It's just a follow up to the one I made last night regarding the euro. Um, we did have the ECB did not change rates as expected. They left them where they were. So also as expected, the real news came with the Draghi press conference this morning afterwards, and it was, I guess, a neutral to semi-bullish tone. I don't think it was all that impressive, but it did confirm um, the patterns that we had last night. So I just want to really just very briefly show you what happened and where we're at. And so the first one is euro dollar. So this vertical red line represents when I made the video last night. This is about where the market was at that time. And again, I was saying on all these pairs that they probably would move higher. And it did indeed move higher. And as I also expected, that there was a reversal. Now, I don't know whether this is going to ultimately continue down. But so let's go down. Here's the 1 hour chart. So this is about where I made the video last night, and we had this move up, and this probably looks to be about a 5 wave move right here. 1, 2, 3. There's probably a 4 in here, 5 on a lower time frame. I can't really make it out too well, but yeah, this is probably a 5 wave pattern here. Go back to the 1 hour, and then you saw exactly what happened. It went up, and then we reversed down, and we had a pretty sharp reversal the rest of the early part of the New York session into the afternoon, and now we're here tonight, and this definitely looks corrective. So I do expect that this is going to go down again. You see the CCI went down compressed, not totally compressed, and now you have this move here. So I do expect that this is going to continue down, which again is pretty much as expected. So Euro Aussie, here's the Euro Aussie. Again, this is about where I made the video last night. I said the market would probably drift down overnight during the late Asian, early London session. It did, and the news came out, and then we shot higher. Now, as of right now, it's still going up, but this is driven more by Aussie weakness than by Euro strength. Okay, the Aussie is not doing well tonight, so that's what's pushing this pair higher. But this does potentially look for potential top here. I believe last night I took the horizontal line off, but I think I had it somewhere about here for a top, and now we're through that a little bit. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens overnight and into London tomorrow. But again, the pattern does suggest a lower drift and then higher on the news. And Euro Kiwis was the same way. I didn't put a line on this, but the news came out somewhere about here. So I made the video probably somewhere around here last night, and then it went up. Euro Canadian, I did mark this one. So here's the 3 hour chart, 2 hour chart. Again, this is where the news came out last night. No, excuse me, this is where I recorded the video last night, and then the news came out, and we moved higher. And then we did, again, reverse back down to what looks like potentially the end of a trend. This move, when we had this move down, this definitely looks corrective here. Now this could go higher. We'll see. This really isn't clear yet whether this was just a correction. We're going to move higher. Actually, all these could be that way, and I did mention that last night, that potentially these could just be corrections. But the euro dollar definitely looks like a correction to a downtrend. Euro Canadian's not quite as clear. This again could be a correction to an uptrend. We could go higher. But the bottom line is that we had the spike up, and I said those trends would end, and we'd see a move down. Now, ultimately, we may see these go higher. The longer-term patterns on some of these suggest, higher moves. We have this uptrend in the Euro Canadian on the daily chart, and then we kind of just move sideways to down. This whole thing is probably a correction. Maybe we bottomed out here, and now we're going to move higher. Remains to be seen, but in the meantime, we certainly could get some corrections. But anyways, just wanted to make that quick video. For news tomorrow, there's not a lot. We do have at 7:45 New York time. We have FOMC member Rosengren speaking. I don't know if that's really going to do anything. The highlight for tomorrow will be at 8:30 a.m. New York time. We have employment change and unemployment rate for the Canadian dollar. So that will be any highlight for trading tomorrow would probably be that, unless you're already holding positions. But if you're holding any Canadian positions, you may want to check those out prior to the news coming out tomorrow morning, so that you're not caught at the end of a trend or a correction if it does indeed go a different way with the Canadian news. But that'll be it for the week, though. So, anyways, guys, just want to make that video. Any questions? Let me know. But those all did end up working out as expected. So, I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great